Hey, you guys. All right, you guys, you know what? I figured I would come on here this morning and try to do the video that I promised you from yesterday. And it's just a continuation in my art journal book. But I've been working with some new product or product that I had not used before, even um, product that I've used before, but I had not used it to the you know, fullest extent that I could use it. So I decided this morning, early this morning, I decided I would actually take um, just spray some of my pages down because I could come back and finish decorating them. And I told you I would show you guys that later. I did do a few pages yesterday, but today I'm going to actually use the refill, the refill bottles of all these dioxides that I have. I also have the sprays here that I used on some of my pages. And I didn't use any of the color bursts this time, the micas or those infusions. And I'll probably do a video on using those. But I just wanted, let me move this stuff because I said that I would come back and show you the page that I finished and um the page that I was starting. Well, I haven't finished it because I was trying to figure out things that I could do with a lot of different product that I had, but I'm not even going to get into that. Uh, Now I am going to continue with my book, and what I can do is let me make sure this is in because I have a lot of stuff on my desk, and what I'm going to do is sit down and jot down a few notes about stuff that I need to look to do. Some things I automatically do because I know the techniques, but every now and then I might just do something to see if at all um, it would work for me, or I want to see what effect I do get. So, what I did, this is the page that I told you I would come back and show you what else I do to it. Well, you could see right here, I actually, let's see, outlined this page right here. And I use Posca pens. These are, and I use these are the small ones. Are these the smallest ones? I think these are the smallest nib, and I use that, and I use the white one, but that's okay. Yeah. Or I'll use my white Signa pens like these because they write well over the ink and stuff like that. So, this right here, Posca pens, once I do my projects, I always use Posca pens anyway on here. Sometimes they don't work as well as I want them to, so I'll just switch over. But that is what I did to the edge of this page. So what I'm thinking, these are the collage pieces right here. And what I'm thinking to do, and I just cut them off of the pages. These are, they have a set 1 and a set 2. And PCs and coins and the 4x6 index cards, the iCats, the 3x4 Project Life cards. You have sizes in here that is um, either large enough or small enough to accommodate your project. So what I wanted to do here was I had another house. I wanted to actually use this stuff. Here they are. I had two more houses. Okay, I want to put this on this page, and it's going to have a title, but I don't know what the title is. Now, I did look at a few other projects, and I just wanted mine to be different. Okay, when I do a project, I want it to appear as if, yeah, it's my project and not somebody else's. So, though I looked at Vicky's and Vicky Papiano, and though she used different elements in her project, I still used her idea where the people were acting normal, but the place they were the little towns and stuff. And I wanted to show that same thing but use different elements in the book. I wanted to do what she did without copying her. So I think I got this. I'm gonna put a title on it, and when I come back, everything will be glued down, and this page will also be finished just like this page. And then I'll come back and I'll do a flip through and show you exactly what title I gave it. But before I do that, I'll show you that I am actually going to go ahead and move on to how I actually um, do the pages, because I don't have to wait. Now that I see what I'm doing, all of my pieces are pretty much, they're from that collage sheet. So I could use those on any page I create and make it work with the page. So I could actually go in and do pages like this. And I showed y'all. And just looking through what I had, I decided I would use certain things on certain pages. And I had already cut out a few items. I don't know if that's exactly what I'll do to the page, but so far that is my thinking. Yeah, so I just went ahead and put the stuff here. And I sprayed these pages with distress inks. This is, yes, I don't, distress oxides. Yeah. I think this is wilted violet, and I don't know the blue color because I didn't write it down, but I sprayed them and I let them dry. And then I just closed the book so that whatever was wet would blob on the page. Yeah. So these are incomplete pages that I did. I did this with the refill paint. I just put it down and let me see. It's still wet, as you can see. So I'm not going to try to do anything to that page for a while, and I might just go ahead and open the book up at that page so that it could dry. But yeah, that's what I've been doing to my pages. And while I'm waiting to do my next video, I'll probably come back and show you a few other pages that I did. But for the most part, I think I'm going to try to go ahead. I'm gonna finish this page when I come back, and I'll show you how I'm going to start this page. I do want to use this, but I want to use some other items from another collection. What collection is that from? Art by Marlene's, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. So I'll see. But yes, I'm going to go through and I'm going to prep me some, I'll say color the pages, because if I could show you right here after I actually color these pages and I decide that I want them, I want to color them, all I have to really do is come in here, and I'm using Distress Oxide, and I'm going to dab it on a semi-dry baby wipe. Yes, these are your best friends. I'll tell you some good products that you might want to have around you when you're doing something like this. And you're just going to kind of wipe it out. But if you notice underneath it, your print stays. I like that. Uh, I like that effect. When you finish, your image is still underneath there. I like that it shows through, and then you could go from there. So this right here, for some may not be a very good tip. And then you see what color it turned. But if you want to just go in there and add a few spaces, even on this side, you could go ahead and do that. Now, as I do my pages, I will come in between the edges so that the page, you can't see so much the white part of that page because it's a spiral and I didn't want to take it apart. So I am actually going in between the middles with the color to make it look like for instance, especially this, a 2-page, yeah, so that it looks like they just flow together. But yeah, I am just after you finish whatever color you want to lay on top, it will show through. Let me see if I use a wetter baby wipe. Yeah, because some of these, okay, if I use a baby wipe that's a little wetter, as you can see, you can move the color a lot better. But yeah, that's what you're going to do. I could have used a totally different color and I don't know what it would look like. That's the element of surprise that I like about um, these oxides. Let me see if I use a stencil. Let me find that stencil I had. If I use a stencil, can I still pull out color? And I'm going to try it first by itself. And then I'm going to try to use, if it doesn't come out by itself, I'm going to try to use some alcohol. But let me take this and I'm going to take a wet or a wetter baby wipe. And I don't know why every time I look for my baby wipes, they're nowhere around. And then I'll go and open another one. So I should have two in here now, right? This is crazy. But anyway, this is a little wetter. So I'm going to see if I could pull some of this paint off of this. I see just a teeny bit coming up. But it could be because it dried too much. But I think, no, I think it actually, you could see it a little. Yes, you can actually see that. So if you were going to do this, I would do it soon after you put the spray down. It must become permanent after a while. I don't know. Probably as you add stuff to it. But yes, as you can see, it still works. So you can do stuff like that to it. Or you could easily just take this if you just wanted a print there and you wanted it in a bold color like that. You could actually take it and put the color down with it. Let me use a cloth that I've set out. That's why I say that's a little dry. I've set it out because when you do this and you use this wipe as a stencil and it has a lot of water in it, when you put your color down, let me make sure we're still online. And I think in a minute I'm getting off of here. But when you put your color on, if it's really wet, your paint is going to seep through or underneath your stencil and it's going to not look like the circles that you desire. So yeah, you might want to be real careful about these. Or just I leave a few of them out while I'm crafting so that they actually dry up. And those are the ones I found the other day. I was doing this and yes, it was actually not picking up like I wanted to. But that's pretty much what I'm doing with my book so far. As I said, get your sprays out, get your refills out, get the stencils out that you want, and use this stuff together. I am having so much fun figuring out how all these paints work together. And as I figure them out, I can actually make pages, come back and color them in. I am just excited about finishing up these pages and making them work for every collage that I actually put on. So when I come back, just as promised, I will come back with this totally completed and a title. If you have any questions, and I don't even know if I said hello to all of you, or good morning, or thanks for stopping by, or any of that. But yes, hello to all of my subscribers. Uh, Welcome all of my new subscribers and thank everyone for just stopping by. I am going to try to do another video today, but the storm is coming. It's raining as we speak. And earlier this morning, I lost my reception. So I think, in my internet connection. So I think before I lose it again, I'm going to go ahead and post this video and I'll try to get another page out. But when I come back, this page will be completely done. And if I have to add anything, I don't know, for some reason, do you see me adding a splash of red or orange to this too? I don't know. I'm going to put the title on and then I'll come back and when I show you the final product, you tell me if it needs red, yellow, or orange in there. Yeah, I think it does, just to pop it. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to come back. I want to show you different product that I'm using because I'm trying to get around using all the stuff I used to use. These are new products I have not, I think I've seen them before, but never really because we could not get them. I know I used to envy the UK crafters because their stuff was so neat. And now I got a chance to get a hold of it and I just needed it all. Right. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to come back with another video and I'm just going to keep adding on to my book. I have several that I want to do, but because I don't know if all this whole book is going to be Diane Reevely, I'm just going to date my book each time I add an entry. Yeah, so I'll come back and I'll show you what I've done to that page. And yeah, follow along with me. Join in if you want. This is a challenge to me. I just want to start doing a mixed media. Really, I was trying to get my mojo back. Yes, I totally lost my um just desire to even craft. It was like, so I sat down and I would craft or do things, and then it felt like such a task. So I said, okay, just sit back, wait, watch, see what you want to do, and then go from there. Well, I started ordering stuff for mixed media because at one point it was like, okay, what do you use for mixed media now? I love Diane Reevely, Jane Davenport, uh, um, and I don't really do a lot. Jane Davenport, no, let me take her out of there. I don't do a lot of stuff, but as far as her faces and stuff, that was my thought to use her as, and I bought all the stuff a few years ago. I even think that Michael's liquidated it or something because I got it for a stupid crazy price. But anyway, um, Dina Wakley, I love her stuff. I have a bunch of paints and stuff that I bought out of her collections that I would like to use it. And I bought them so that I could use them on the jelly plate. So hopefully I'll be able to come and do a video on doing backgrounds using the jelly plate. All right, you guys. But anyway, I'm going to call this a video. I hope to come back today, but because of the weather, because I don't know if I'll stay connected or if I have to keep doing videos over and over again, I may want to wait until after the storms. But if by chance I'm able to do videos without it cutting off like it did yesterday, um, and I wasn't even aware until somebody called me and said, your video is 6 minutes. It just like cut off. I was like, oh no. So, you guys, I'm going to try to do a couple of more videos today. If I have if I get the opportunity to do it, I'll post it. And if not, I'll probably do it tomorrow. But anyway, I hope that if you have any questions, just leave them in the bottom. If you want to play along, just jump in. If you have ideas that you could give me as far as techniques and stuff that I could use, I am literally playing, finding out what all of these products do, finding out if they work well together. And there's quite a few of them that I am so pleasantly surprised by the way they work that I really want to incorporate them in my um in my projects and stuff. So yeah, I'll come back and I'll show you what I'm doing. So if by chance you are also doing art journals and you're doing some special project, even if it's a different project, let me know down in the comments and I could come check yours out so that maybe I can get inspiration from you. All right, you guys, I will talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.